5 years ago, I was experiencing great anxiety to the point of persistent insomnia, nausea, and the ruminations in my head were just spinning over and over again. This started my healing journey and brought me into the mental health space, which is something that I did not expect earlier in my life.
Dear Alyssa, 5 years ago was a strange time. You've just managed to navigate your first few years without Tyler, started a new job recently, and then bam, COVID came and threw everyone into a loop.
Dear Clarice of 2020, you're about to embark on a journey that will change the way you see mental health, not just for yourself, but for so many others. I think 5 years ago, we were pretty much still in the peak of the pandemic. I was like fresh out of school, graduated from school with the click of a red button. So there was a lot of anxiety and uncertainty around what's going to happen for my future. I was feeling quite helpless and hopeless.
I didn't really have a relationship with myself. Therefore, I struggled with introspection and reflecting and being self-aware.
I'm really spoiled for choice when I consider the really memorable experiences with Calm Collective, because there are really a lot.
There's so many.
Every time we gather together in person, whether it's at Calm Circles or one of the potluck gatherings that we have for our volunteers, just seeing the community come together has been very impactful for me.
I remember getting a piece of feedback where someone said that because of our content, because of our programs, they were able to persuade their loved one to go and seek professional mental health help. And yeah, that's exactly where I was 7-8 years ago. I wish I had that, and for us to be able to create something that can help people the way I wish I were helped, I think it's come full circle.
I didn't know what to expect because it was my first Calm Circles. But what really struck out to me in that session is that they were so open to discussing what they were going through, and that kind of inspired me to further my mental health journey.
As the session kind of like unfolded, I feel like the space felt safe in a way that I've never experienced. I wasn't met with judgment or anything. I wasn't met with solution, but just like pure understanding from these people. So that session really changed my view on how connection and community can look like, and it also showed me that healing is not something that we do in isolation.
I find that as I volunteer with Calm Collective, I get exposed to a lot of personal stories, to participants in Calm Circles, to fellow volunteers, the people working in Calm Collective. And as I hear more and more of these stories, it really helps me to have a more insider perspective about what various people could be going through. And this has been very helpful for me in building my capacity to empathize with people around me.
Seeing how engaged a lot of the community have been, of whether that's volunteers who keep coming back to facilitate our circles, or people from the community joining all of our events. Even if they're living in, say, Pasir Ris, they still go to Limbang to join our Calm Circles, and that just means there's an impact there for them. They're getting something meaningful out of this, whether that's community, something beneficial for their mental health to actually share with their peers. So seeing little moments like that where we can help a few people here and there, or many people over time, that to me is a highlight.
As a facilitator, I learned skills that I think have been very essential to my personal and my professional life, such as adopting a beginner's mindset, practicing mindfulness, and also engaging in deep listening.
The skills that we teach our peer facilitators, we're able to use on our own day-to-day lives.
Calm Collective gave me some sort of like purpose during a time that was very uncertain. Calm Collective gave me something to look forward to every day when we were all like stuck at home. And while we are all away from each other, Calm Collective also gave me a platform to connect with others.
Since 5 years ago, since like stepping up into Calm Collective full time, I've learned a lot to embrace my own like, vulnerabilities and also ask for help where I can. I'm also very grateful for everyone we've crossed paths with, our core team, advisors, volunteers, all our guests on the different talks and webinars and podcasts as well. Yeah, so it's been a wonderful 5 years, and I think we've collectively made an impact on the mental health conversation in the region. So thank you very much.
Right now, you have ideas, dreams, and a passion for changing how the world sees mental health and creating a safe space for others to seek help. What you don't know yet is how much you'll grow alongside Calm Collective's mission of normalizing mental health in Asia. There will be moments of doubt, but trust me, the work that you do will matter, and most importantly, you'll find a community that uplifts you and supports you just as much as you do for them.
You could have just picked Basque for cheesecake and done YouTube HIIT workouts, but you did so much more. You were thinking about how to find a purpose around your grief, and you found a way to channel your energy around Calm Collective Asia with Sabrina. Though you don't know it yet, you'll be able to help a lot of other people. Other grieving people who have lost their loved ones to suicide, caregivers who want to help their loved ones seek help for their mental health but don't know how, and people who don't know what resources they can turn to for their own mental health. It's not the easiest journey, and you'll sometimes wonder how you can fit it all in your busy schedule, but keep going. There's an amazing journey ahead. Alyssa, 2025.